Hello and good morning, my crafty creatures. And if Kelpie is here for a hot second, good luck on your interview. So today we're doing a lot of the smaller colors, because we are closing in on a page finish. So there will be either a lot of stitching and not so much chatting, or a lot of chatting and not so much stitching. We could have a page finish. Might have to wait till tomorrow. Well, it'll definitely have to wait for tomorrow, save for if we get that far, because there's one color that I have to go out and get today. Luckily, leaving the house was on my to-do list, because I got to get dog food, and that puts me right next to a craft store. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because in all of my stashes, all of my string, I don't have this one color, so it's kind of frustrating. Oh, and the spam, it calls me. Yeah, I was tentatively supposed to have a job interview again today, but that didn't happen. So here we are. I'm really tired of getting ghosted. Okay, I'm loading up my needle for 319 to continue on our adventures. I don't know what's going on with the dogs, but they're crazy. Guys, no, go lay down. They're like, oh, shucks. Lay down, guys. I love you, but lay down. But yeah, today's adventures bring me on leaving the house. It's super nice outside, so I also plan on cleaning out my car and potentially loading it for the craft fair on Saturday. I know it's early, but today's my only day off, and I think it's supposed to get cold again. Like this craft fair, every year I go to this craft fair, it snows the night before, so I'm trying to get ahead of the game. I'm definitely gonna clean out my car, because if I have to leave the house, I might as well clean my car while I'm at it. And that, my friends, is raw logic. Okay, let's move up to where we were yet. So in these colors, I just kind of follow the movement line of them, because they are, if I were to do more of a grid pattern, I would be jumping all over the place. So I opt to do movement lines. I also plan on hitting up a few thrift stores today. Mm-hmm. But yeah, pretty much after stream, I'm gonna be out in the wild. I'm judging from how warm I am currently. Now I have the stove damped down. Life is grand. But I might not even need my coat. Okie doke. So, at work, I have one goal. I try to make the 8 hours of servitude as enjoyable as possible. Now, while we're not slaves, we're getting paid. Work is still 8 hours of servitude because most of us don't actually want to do work. I do the job because my wiring got crossed, and no matter what I'm doing, I'm going to do a good job, and I'm going to do it properly. It bites me in the ass more often than I care to admit, but I still do it. And so, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this next area. But we have a lady from a temp agency. I didn't realize she was older than me, but we were having a conversation last night, and she's like, you are always chipper. And it's true. My tone of voice from years and years and years, I always have a very chipper tone to my voice. Husband Creature would argue, but Husband Creature, ads! Yay, ads are over. But I try to make people smile. Simple as that. I try to bring dignity to people. I promise you, what you tell me, I will believe within reason. Like I'm not completely gullible, but unless you give me a reason to not believe you, I'm gonna believe you. Because I have unfortunately seen the worst of humanity, and I've experienced what happens when people don't believe you. And I don't like those feelings. So I do not spread those feelings around. They will end with me. But I am probably one of the few people, if you tell me something, I'll believe you. And until you prove me wrong, but at, until that point, I believe you. And like, it really has to be some hard evidence, especially when it comes to things like um, narcissistic abuse, um, strange, but how the fuck did this happen? Because I've had a lot of strange, but and how the fuck did this happen to me? I am burping my house today. I have a couple of windows that are nice and open to just cycle out some of the shit air. I never knew it was called burping your house, but now that I know that it's called that, I love it. Oh, I was like, it's my handiwork being able to be seen. Is the handiwork working? Always the next question, because sometimes my cameras like to freeze and they don't tell me. So that's why I have the two working cameras on different USB drives or USB input cards, so they don't get confused. And then I have the pupper cam, which is a different type of camera. Both of my face and my work cameras are the same camera, like same camera, different MAC addresses, like different serial numbers, stuff like that. But the same software, etc. So they sometimes get confused about their identities. And then I have my document camera, which by far best $25 at a thrift store I spent. It works just fine. It's beautiful. It's like a $80 camera that I got for $25. So I can't snub that. Well, I could, but I'd just be silly. I would be a silly goose. Mm-hmm. Now, 319 has a lot more than I expected it to have, but it's not a huge color. It does fill in quite a bit of the greenery, though. It's going to be a lot of greens and purples. Lots and lots of shading. That's essentially what is going on today. It's just shading. Let's see. Is there? Yeah, that actually starts a line. So la la. That's one. That's two. These last 3 stitches get the stretch award for the current piece of string. Where are we? I think I will use what I have left of the string to get some weird stragglers. Even out the no. Okay, well that piece of string's done. No. Oh well. I in fact have plenty of this color. There are definitely colors that because I rescue, if I go to Goodwill or Salvation Army or Win-Win or any of those thrift stores, I always look for embroidery floss collections because A, it saves me money when I'm working on Heaven and Earth projects, because they can get very pricey. Heaven and Earth designs, that kitting them up can get very, very pricey. I mean, the fabric alone can be anywhere from $40 to $60. But you gotta figure, I do spread the cost out over entertainment value and time. If I were to be unable to purchase any more craft supplies, if for whatever magical reason I couldn't buy any more craft supplies, I couldn't kit up any other things until I got all of my kits and all of my current projects done, I would never buy craft supplies ever again. I do think that after these 2 big projects that I'm working on, I'm going to do a couple of the kits that I have. Just because I have a file cabinet full of cross-stitch kits. And that doesn't include the patterns and the fabric that I have made. The bad thing about starting to feel good is I want to start dyeing fabric again, and I need to clean my backyard. It's a game of, is it mud or is it poop? And I'm trying very hard to fight it's not spring yet, because it has been very nice. The sun has been warm, and yeah, it has been very, very hard to fight the false spring that is currently being dropped on us. That's why I'm trying to do things like take in bottles and cans and just clean my car out. I might even give my car a bath. I might even go through a car wash, even though everybody and their mom's probably going to go through a car wash today. After this stitch, going back up to the top and working my way down again. Sometimes having to change the angle is not always fun, but it's doable. I do like just kind of being able to follow the empty spot. Now I can't do this on all the spots. But for this line of thought, I can. Mhm. Just this one. No. There we go. Filling in weird white. Okay. We're gonna follow a path, or try to follow a path. There's one random spot. This random spot. Because this is an area where I messed up. This random spot. And then, let's see if the spot actually exists, because it could. Kind of? Yeah, maybe? Yeah, we'll do it. Because there is all kind of wonked out anyway. No. Nope, no more down. Whew, okay. I'm jumping and stretching like I wouldn't normally. Like I'm doing a lot of things I don't normally do with cross-stitch right now. But that's just how we roll, yo. Honestly, hoping to have enough string to do 5 stitches. And then I'll get a new piece of string and go back up to the top. You gotta be careful because I broke the string. String chicken. Oh. La la la. I think I'm almost done with the color. Don't have a couple. Ew, I don't have that much. I don't have that much. I don't have that many stitches left, so we'll be switching to another color. Now I'm just going chronologically, just because there's so few colors left, and towards the end it's a lot of colors with like 4 or 5 stitches. So I'm just doing the bigger small colors. There's a hierarchy of colors. Oh, sometimes thread and needles rough. Might actually have to use the needle threader. In general, I don't have to use it for filament, but today was almost it was almost one of those special moments. Okay. Ugh, this is always difficult. Cuts. Start up close to the top, which I hate. So there's that. There. I think this is where I need to be. That is where I need to be. Mm-hmm. Gonna be a little bit down and a little bit over. So, mm-hmm. Would figure the last section I work on is just all over the place. Doobie-doo. Mm-hmm. I think this is the last like big hurrah chunk of color, and then I get to flit around for a little bit. Sweet. Mm-hmm. Okay, go straight down. Now, I'm there. Across. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ah, this is one of the whoopsie doodle areas. Huh. Anyway, we'll figure This is me trying to figure out where all my boo-boos are. And a little above. Okay, I've got two stitches of 319 left, and then on to 803. And to be fair, that's if those two stitches even still exist because of my foo-bars. Oh, and they do. So it's or one of them does. One of them still exists. That was only supposed to be one, but it ended up being two because of whoopsie doo. But the one that was down over here is gone because of whoopsie doos. So we made it up in another area. All for 319. That is all she wrote. And I don't have any like extra. It's kind of cool. I don't have any extra bonus string that I have to wrap around the top, so I can put her back in the box and take out 803. Which I think is another green. Well, like I said, lots of greens and purples today. Nice. 3, 348, 307, 390. Okay, 803 is my next. 809. 798. Let's see. Is 803 in Divine Claw? Or do I have to go hunting for it? If I have to go hunting for it, I'm going to be a sad panda because I just did that earlier today. Okay. I have it, but it's probably I'm going to probably have to find another skein of it to do some bobbinating. Okay, 803 is the next color we're doing. Because we got a color finish to die, to die. Guys, lay down. And Pixie, you're fine. You're fine, Pig. Couche. Couche. Like, I don't want to couche. Exactly what I'm getting right now. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to rebobinate or find another bit of it. No question about that. Actually, I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to find more, which does make me sad because I was just pawing through the color and all the colors I should, and I shouldn't have to do it again. Let's see, we're gonna start up over here. Okay. Nope, I don't want to do that part, but I do want this. This, I guess 803 is grape shading. So we're gonna get the hidden background grapes all shaded in. popped up here with the little piece of string that I got. Oops, knocked some wire over. Oh, there we go. There. Oh, I know, teacher. Quiet day. Huh? Let's see if I can. These will be my last two on this piece of string. So yeah, 803 is like the outside purple blue of all these grapes. So that's what I will be hopping around doing. Actually gotten more stitches done than I thought I would, honestly, but by far not the 200 or 300 that I get when I do in block color. And these kind of days are the days where I could work for 12 hours and only get like 500 stitches done. And I've been there, I've done that. I have the t-shirt. But I do think that after I get whatever time noon or whatever time I get done, 803 is going to be my call. Because I do have to go out and I do have to get chores done and whatnot. Go out in the wild. Trying to figure out how I want to navigate. Because it really is. This color is just scattered all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna try to do my best to follow the flow, which may or may not actually happen. This one, two, there. And down to, well, I got one. I'll take the one. I'm fixing where I can and working around where I can't. That's the two. Be down. There. Another three. So 1, 2, 3. And switchy do spot. Looks like colors are similar enough that no one's gonna notice. Okay. And now over here. All three. Tippy top. Hate working my way back up, but sometimes when you're in boo-boo spots, you gotta go from the bottom up. Or in my case, round and round in circles. One. Pig, you're fine. Pixie, we don't need to bark at whatever it is. Pig. Pixie. Okay. I'm improvising because I found one of my whoopsie spots that is a duplicate line that I just. Pixie, you are fine. Lay down, guys. Lay down. It has only been like 2 hours since I let you outside. No, you're fine. We are safe. You are fine. Pixie begs to differ. No, lay down, baby girl. One, three. Just out of shot. Go figure. Okay. Nope. Not what I wanted. Where's my button? Not my gun drop button. Some of these colors, some of the stitches were sacrificed because of this. Well, hello, Spoopy. I don't know how the weather is out where you are, but it is the first really nice warm day that I have off. That's the important bit. I have today off. In the soon to be spring season. So I am in a fantastic mood. And I'm just finishing up page stuff. It's been very quiet stream. Like, you're quite literally the first person, but I figure that's because everybody's got appointments today. Or they're being smart and they're being outside. After I'm done stream today, I am actually leaving my house because I have to go to the store. And I have to go to the store some more. I have to go to another store. So I gotta go out and get stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry because it's, let's see, it's 60 degrees, so let's take away 32 roughly. I know there's a more accurate formula, so that would be, yeah. Well, I mean, in Diet Canada, like today is supposed to be 60 degrees and beautiful. Tomorrow, tomorrow, it's supposed to be ass. So I am enjoying my day off. I'm gonna clean out my car. I'm gonna go to the store, get some Febreze that I like the smell of because we have the pet Febreze that gets rid of the pet smell. But I would like some other smelly Febreze for my car. And I'm gonna clean out my car and Febreze it a little bit. And return bottles and cans and put my seats down because I have a craft fair that I'm going to on Saturday, so I might even load up my car. I plan on doing outside stuff. But first I had to let all my meds kick in, that's kind of what I do when I cross stitches. I'm letting all my meds kick in. I'm letting my body wake up and decide what's gonna hurt, what's not gonna hurt for the day. So the 2 hours that I hang out here, I'm booting up for the day. Well, you have a phenomenal day. Thank you for stopping. Thank you for stopping by. And you know how to find me if you want to chat, and just like I know how to find you. I'll be here working on my grapes. That's nice. Mm. Okay, I just got a whole ton done. I just Hello. I was starting to worry. Like, I mean, I'm closing in once I'm done this color. I was like, no one's here today, so I figured everybody must just be enjoying the beautiful day that I'm having. And then, then I heard not everywhere is nice today. So, which I totally know. I totally get. Like, it's absolutely shitty in other places, but it's sunny and it's warm, and I'm actually kind of motivated to do stuff. So I'm taking my win for today. I'm taking my win where I can get it. Okay, so oh yes, oh yes. And see, now that my time has changed, I have no idea whose time is what. It is currently 11:20 for me. So I only have a little splooch left. I have a little splooch in here of the color left of 803, and then I'm calling it a day. I got a couple of colors done. And I didn't run out of the color. though I am going to dive into the coffers and put a new bobbin on. Here. Definitely a hop around color. The other one is lots of circles. teaspoon. Also, ooh. Three. One, two. I'm just gonna improvise. Gonna have to balance it out. Grief is funny. Not funny, haha, funny, weird. Because for me, I very much liked Coco, Disney's Coco. I liked how they explained life and death and Dia de la Muerte. Is once you're forgotten, you disappear. So, like, by that man giving memories to a younger person, he'll be remembered along with her dad. I'm just trying to negotiate these open spots. Just got that one. That one's all set. Go from bottom up again. Yeah. I've definitely noticed sometimes people get a little blinded. Blinded? Well, they get their blinders on. Oh my. I got some spam going on. You never know. I'm gonna fill this spot in. Pixie is down in the hallway being very upset that she cannot bark at anything she wants. Okey doke. So I have collectively filled in most of the spots. So it looks halfway decent. I'm gonna blend with other colors. Okay, so. Ooh, we started out today at 5.15%. We got 186 stitches done, which quite honestly is more than I thought I'd get done. We got 3 colors complete. And we're that much closer to a page finish. So tomorrow I'm off. I have therapy and stuff. So I am going to wish you all a phenomenal day. If your weather is nice outside, take 5 minutes to go out and enjoy it, because if your weather is anything like my weather, tomorrow it's going to be freezing again and snowing and sleeting rain. So I'm going to enjoy what I have of today. And just remember, drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself without harming others, and be kind to others without harming yourself. I will be back Thursday for my long stream. We'll probably get a page finish on Thursday, but I'm not gonna guarantee anything. I'm probably gonna come back and do all the stuff that I need to do. But just like I say every time, maybe I'll sit and I'll focus on this a little bit. Chances are the truth is probably not, but I'm always gonna leave it out there. Thank you all for the gift of your time. I love you, and I will see everybody Thursday at 9 a.m. Have a